Hey YouTube. See, you like my salesman pitch voice. Hey YouTube, radio personality, Yo Mama Knives. I am going through some videos in my head. I was facing some stagnation, and I think what I'm going to start doing is going more in depth with my collection, showing individual knives, not just comparing sizes, but just giving some history and some story behind them, why I ended up with them, how I ended up keeping them. And yeah, let's start. This is the Spyderco Native 5 lightweight. They designated it the C41. The version 5 came out, I believe, in 2012, and I think I got this knife directly after it was released, because this was my first real, I'll put it in air quotes, real big boy knife. And the reason why, I had gone through the Smith & Wessons, the M-Techs at the Big 5, right? And when I went to talk to my knife dealer that ended up becoming a good friend of mine at Sportsman's Warehouse, he said, you got to check out the Spydercos. I said, I remember them from when I was a kid, but they're not really good knives, are they? And he was like, dude, you really need to look at these because they're excellent. So first off, obviously what sold me was having a good quality knife. I wanted to have USA made. I've got knives that aren't USA made, and that's fine, but definitely to start the addiction, I wanted to go all in. S30V, it weighs about 2.45 ounces, I think, somewhere around there. Real lightweight carry. I think the edge, the blade length is technically 2.9 or 3 inches, but with the finger choil, you have a little bit less. I didn't know how I was going to like the spider hole. Said it's kind of silly looking. And once I used it, I have never gone back. Almost all knives in my collection, I have a thumb hole instead of a thumb stud. I do have some thumb studs, and I enjoy those as well. But far prefer the Spidey hole on a knife. David Boyd Dent, really liked that. That way I didn't know if I could trust a backlock. Definitely did. One story about this knife is that, I got some schmutz on it off there. Okay. My wife was using it. She wasn't paying attention, and she just happened to slide the edge right over her thumb, and it started bleeding. Bled like really good. Didn't hurt her at all because it was super sharp. And she looked at me really angry. She's like, why did it cut me? And I said, hun, for the price that I paid for this, it better cut you. So I love my wife, but with what this had originally cost me, in my mind, that edge is a laser beam, and so it's definitely not. Spydercos are definitely known for their sharpness. This got me into Spyderco. This definitely got my addiction going, where I got into other models that I'll show on other videos. Very smooth action, no steel liners inside. It's just the FRN, drops shut, and with the finger choil just rests on the forefinger. It is only tip up right and left side carry. The black painted pocket clips, I've always found they kind of rub off real easy. And then I think, like everybody, when you get your first Spyderco that says USA Earth, you just kind of get a really good chuckle out of that, right? Because no matter where you are in the galaxy, you can now identify where your knife was made. So I hope you liked this video. I'm really trying here to I think, increase some of the content that I've been putting out. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm going to start putting out a few of these so I can get them going. But again, the idea is really just to be a little bit more in-depth and detailed about the specific knives in my collection. And I just felt, because this was the first, that this just deserved the first video. All right. I don't know what that is inside the spider, but I will try to clean it later. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Bye.